Start. Mr. Putin's visit to Pyongyang, his first in 2024, itself marked a new beginning. The Russian leader has supported multilateral efforts to curb the North's nuclear program in the past. Moscow has also voted for sanctions at the UN Security Council against Pyongyang over its nuclear arsenals. But the Ukraine war appears to have altered Kremlin's geopolitical arithmetic and provided an opportunity for Pyongyang to make itself useful as an ally. When the Ukraine war dragged on and Russia came under Western sanctions, Mr. Putin turned to Mr. Kim for ammunition and ballistic missiles. After Mr. Kim's visit to Russia in September 2023, North Korea reportedly supplied ammunition to Russia. Moscow stepped up supplies of food and fuel, and there was speculation that it could help the North's defense sector with critical technologies. While both have rejected reports of weapons trade, the security pact clearly elevates ties to the level of a de facto alliance. Ever since the Ukraine war, Mr. Putin has steadily expanded Russia's cooperation with countries that are at odds with the US. He reportedly bought kamikaze drones from Iran. China has also emerged as a key economic, technological, and energy partner, and by promising to help North Korea, an isolated, one family ruled totalitarian state that is still technically at war with South Korea in the event of an attack. Russia has signaled its readiness to play a larger role in Northeast Asia. Mr. Putin, essentially a Cold Warrior, wants to build an axis of the others opposed by the West to expedite the churn in the global order. China remains cautious but seems fine with the idea of its closest partners challenging the Western order. This will have far reaching geopolitical consequences. North Korea will now have little incentive to discuss denuclearization. Russia, which already has testy ties with Japan, could see its relationship with South Korea deteriorating. The agreement is also likely to strengthen the emerging tripartite partnership in East Asia among Japan, South Korea, and the US, further solidifying the new Cold War between great powers, which is still in its early stages. In Indian democracy, if a ruling party does not perform according to the expectations of the electorate, the opposition always gets the opportunity to win back the support of the people provided it works towards earning it. This is evident in the contrasting fortunes of the Samajwadi Party Congress alliance and that of the Bahujan Samaj Party within bracket BSP in Uttar Pradesh in the general election. The SP Congress alliance took recourse to coherent messaging targeting the union government on issues related to protecting constitutional rights and freedoms and economic problems while managing to stitch a new alliance that transcended the politics of narrow caste arithmetic reminiscent of the Mandal years. This helped it win 43 seats, boost its vote share, and gain support from OBCs and Dalits. Stop.